So if we look at doom scrolling, social media, or video games, why do we get so addicted to these things, right? So when I am feeling bad, when I'm feeling hopeless about the future, when I've gotten rejected by a bunch of people on dating apps, my mind is suffering, right? It's thinking about, oh my God, I've just got rejected by 10 people. I will never find anyone. And that's a logical thought, right? So your mind has just experienced 10 rejections. So it's not that crazy to think that way. And yet, what do we start doing? We start doom scrolling. And why do we doom scroll? Where does our mind go when we actually doom scroll or we play video games? Our mind returns to the present because in this moment, I'm looking at this hilarious, oh, look at this cat is voting. Right? So when we start to scroll on the internet, the beautiful thing about it and the really scary thing about it is that we lose the dimensions of time and we kind of return to the present, right? That's what it does for us. It allows us to forget about the future and forget about the past. And this is very addictive for the human mind. The human mind loves being in the present. This is actually the source of most of our peace in life. If we think about why people love video games, it's because I get into the zone. I get to be fully present here and now. I get to enter a flow state when I play a video game. So a lot of people get stuck in this rut of thinking to themselves, okay, I'm hopeless about the future, therefore there's no point in doing anything, which sounds logical, right? Is logical in a way. The challenge is that we assume that hope precedes action, that the reason I start to act is because I'm hopeful. So what I'm going to do is start to cultivate hope. I need some reason to be hopeful. And if I'm hopeful, then I will act. So modern research on depression actually shows us that this is not the correct move, that hope doesn't lead to action. Action leads to hope. Action actually comes first. And so one of the biggest things that we need to do is start acting without hope. So when you struggle to act, right? Anytime you struggle to act, what is in your head? I'll do it later. I don't feel like doing it. There's no point. It won't be enough. Or what is it that keeps you from acting? Your mind is dwelling in the past. Oh, I screwed this up. I screwed this up. I screwed this up. You're literally not living in the here and now. Your mind is living in one of two places that do not exist. And the human brain is very unique because it has the capacity to do this. We can rob you of your present joy. We can rob you of your present energy and your will to act because of thinking about the future and thinking about the past. And the third thing that we need to do once we notice these two things is strive absolutely for action, any actions. Let's take this very simple example. Taking out the trash. Okay. So they say, okay, Dr. K, fine. So they take out the trash. And what actually happens in their brain? When they take out the trash, they think to themselves, oh my God, I have so much trash to take out, right? So even as you make progress, your mind feels so hopeless because there's such a large thing to climb. So in that moment, you do the right thing and your mind punishes you for it. Or when you take out the trash, you look at the trash, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. You walk by that task you're procrastinating every single day. And what happens in your mind? You regret. Oh my God, I can't believe that I haven't taken out the trash. I should have done it a long time ago. You're filled with regret. And those two negative experiences, hopelessness and regret, will activate the behavioral inhibition system. Those thoughts will literally lead to an inhibition of your behavioral drive. And it's rooted in the thought. That's actually where it starts. It's not your hormones. It's not your energy level, maybe those things too. It's not your insulin level. It starts with these thoughts. So instead, what we want to do is just take out the trash. That's it. Now, when I say just take out the trash, it doesn't work that easily, right? Because when you take out the trash, notice these thoughts. Prepare for these thoughts. Prepare for noticing that progress actually comes with this weird paradoxical reaction of hopelessness or regret. And then no wonder you're stuck in time.